All right, this is starting to kind of look like a mad studio out here. We got just all sorts of crap everywhere. A couple different microphones, Scarlett, another microphone over here. I use this for lighting. Um, we started to hook this radio back up again too, because that way I can film that and that. And I've been using the OBS screen capture with a webcam and filming like that. But all the other stuff over here. Sometimes this microphone will actually work, but you can't really use anything else with it. You have to either turn it off or use something else. So we got a couple of different ones here. Got a lot of other stuff I could be using. There's a mixer down there. There's a mixer in that box. This mixer here will run just off a USB. It looks like they might have tweaked it. It was like super cheap. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I tested this one, but this is actually more something I would use with the radio to get like a little bit of control with the radio. And that's if you wanted to use like maybe a condenser. So anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I got sitting here ready to use. But okay, getting 100% suppressed on live streams on YouTube. 100%, absolutely. If I go live, there's no way. If I could take an anonymous computer that's not logged into Google and start browsing the live streams from the top to the bottom, you won't find it. It's just not there. And so what happens is people find my live stream by one of two ways. And this is the dirty crap that Google does, because they own all that. Anyway, they don't promote your stream. The only people that will ever see your stream are people that click on your channel and see that it says you're live. Okay, now the other thing is subscribers that get a notification that say that you're live. And let me turn this down. Actually, we're on the deal here. So, when I go live, if I haven't already had 3 notifications in the last cycle of notifications, then a notification will go out and it will say I'm live, and subscribers will tune in. The regular guys will tune in, and that's it. Nobody else will know that you're live. It's absolutely otherwise invisible. They don't send you an email to tell you this. You're gonna just sit there scratching your head, going, "How did I have thousands of views and now I have tens to hundreds?" And I've tried multiple tricks over the last. This has been going on for like 6 months. I would not stream for a couple of days, a week, or whatever. I would delete all the old streams. I would look through my videos to see, do I have videos about questionable content? And I would do that, and all of a sudden I'd go to stream, and I would do really good for a couple of days. I'd have thousands of views on a live stream, and then it would like, there was a point in time I noticed where you would constantly have at least 10 or 20 people watching the channel all the time. And they weren't subscribers. There was 10 or 20 people watching. And there would be, some random people saying really vulgar comments. So you knew you were getting reached out to. And it would get to a point where it would just peter out. And then you could literally end the stream and then restart a brand new stream, and you'd go from 3 people watching to 20 people watching again. It was really weird. And so I did that a bunch. Because I would try to gain as many subscribers as possible. I mean, like, I literally got 2,000 subscribers in October, just in that month. And usually I would get 300 or 400 in a month. And I mean, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and we're absolutely at a standstill. Um, so it's obvious. I I can tell. I know what's going on, and I guess other people talking about the same thing. And I guess what happens is YouTube and Google decide that you're not relevant. You don't get put into the main feed. Or you've done something that they don't like, and they ghost you. And they do it in such a way that like there's no way you can prove that that's what they're doing to you. But like I guarantee you, they are suppressing my channel. My regular videos are not getting the views that they used to get. I mean, like I used to get. I'm not saying that my content is good, but I'm just saying I used to get 1,000 views on a video all the time. Now it's pretty rare. I have to like come up with some real nasty clickbait or something, some controversial subject, and it didn't used to be like that, Now I have other channels and I know how the other channels behave. But unfortunately the other channels are tied to the same email address except for one, and that other channel actually does better. So go figure. And I know they're constantly changing things, but like, it's just you can tell what's going on when you do all these little things. You stop the stream and restart it, and all of a sudden it comes back up. Well, that doesn't make sense. So they kick you to the bottom or whatever. Well, now I'm like permanently to the bottom. It doesn't matter how many times I stream. I'm not gonna have more than 4 people on my stream ever. Like I haven't seen more than 4 people on a live stream in weeks. Okay? In weeks. I think we saw 6 people a couple of days ago because I did a stream at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. But I used to get people that would come in from the UK and Europe and all sorts of stuff in the late hours, because you guys know I'm a night owl, and there used to be all sorts of people that popped in. I don't think they were subscribed either. Like there used to be a guy named Ron, like he was in, I want to say like Norway or something, but he would pop in all the time, and I haven't seen him in a long time. And then a bunch of other people that would pop in all the time, they just stopped popping in because they're not seeing the stream because they're not subscribed. A lot of people would tell me, "Oh, damn, it's you again," and because they're like sitting there doom scrolling on their phone, and then they would come to my stream, whether they wanted to or not, because they're just like whatever. So I'm not getting put in that queue anymore. So last year we would do live streams, and I would stream horizontal, and I'd have no views, and then I would go to vertical, and it puts you in the shorts live stream feed, the shorts feed, and that was like the difference between night and day. And I mean, like, it was crazy for a while, but they've absolutely suppressed me to the point now where it's like they also seem to be suppressing my regular videos. At first I didn't think they were, but then I started to look at the analytics, and I could see it's going down pretty bad. And I'm trying to make efforts to improve my content, even though that's like against kind of how my channel really is, so certain videos definitely do better. Certain videos get reach to other audiences based on certain keyword searches and things like that, especially with ham radio, and like solar and things like that. But it's just it's real obvious they just, I mean, like, I don't know if they're even doing it on purpose. It's just how aggressive their algorithm is. Whatever is relevant's relevant, and if you're determined to be not relevant, then you get buried. And I don't think it's anything personal. I just think it's their aggressive way of doing it. And then once your channel gets like flagged as not relevant, you're screwed unless you have a lot of subscribers already. That's why most YouTube channels don't ever make it. They don't take it up. They don't take off the ground because the algorithm suppresses them, and then they don't stay consistent and keep putting content out. Like, I'm still gonna get subscribers, but it's gonna be like maybe 1 or 2 every couple of days. It's not gonna be like 20 or 30 in a day, and I'm still going to get views. It's just not going to be 100. It's going to be like between 5 and 20 views on the average video. Certain controversial topics, or topics like this video will probably get a few views because just of what I'm going to title it and what it's about. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it just except for keep doing what I'm doing, and do my thing. But it has become like a big part of my life and what I do. Is this channel, so it kind of sucks. But I can go back to doing other stuff like more radio stuff, guitar stuff, building stuff. And just don't put out videos, and it'll just dwindle down to the point where I won't even get a payment, eventually. So anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words as to say like what to say about it. It's really, it's sad, and I think that eventually YouTube is going to have to change, because it's not going to stay the same. So I don't know if another platform will emerge. But I mean, right now, I don't know of any other platform that I could get on and make $200 in a month just doing what I want to do. And of course, I'm not going to make that now. I can tell you right now, I'm like, we only have a few days left. I haven't even hit $100. So, but I mean, I used to hit 200 every month. When I very first got monetized, the first couple of months were like really, really low, which is kind of interesting when you think back on it. I mean, like, I've had this channel for a really long time, but I didn't really do anything with it until 2021, maybe. Because I would make a few videos and stuff during COVID and stuff like that. I was doing portable videos in like 2019, but really, like, I think maybe I might have went a whole year without even putting a video out from like, probably 2017 to 2018, and then I put out a couple of videos when I had like got certain kinds of radios, and most of it was actually for my own documentation. But you wouldn't get very many views, and I didn't really care because it didn't really matter. But anyway, I think I kind of like pushed hard for a minute in like 2019, and then I stopped, and then let's see. So I had 2 channels actually, and one of the channels actually tried to merge the 2 channels in 2019. And so what happened was I had this other ham radio channel. It had like about 500 or 600 subscribers, and it accidentally got deleted, and I was stuck with this channel that was the original channel. And this channel had like 30 subscribers, and I was like, all right, well, let me go look for all my old videos and start uploading stuff. And because this channel I had when I first got sober in 2014, and I made a video on a converted Uniden Grant making a contact with the Georgia Beacon himself, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango Victor Zulu. And that was like one of my first, second, or third videos. I had another video that I put out where I converted an AM Midland CB radio to 10 meters, and I made a 29 megahertz AM contact as a tech. I was a tech back then. And those were like the videos that I made, you know, and there wasn't anything else for like probably years. So I'm familiar with how YouTube works and a lot of this stuff. I mean, and then a lot of it I just can't even figure it out, you know. But I've got other channels. My guitar channel's got like 500 people, maybe. I've got a junkyard car channel. It's it's got like 500. I've got a tattoo channel. It's got like 300 or 400, and those are actually all like newer channels. But I don't put videos out like I do on here. I don't, I might go months without putting anything out. So I don't know what it was I actually did that really pushed this channel to get the 1,000 subscribers. And the big thing was I want to get my channel monetized so I can make money. That's the whole dream of YouTube. You want to be able to put out videos and make money. So I think in 2023 I got monetized. I reached 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and it took me from 2019 to 2023 just to get monetized. So I mean, it took some persistence. And then after that, it was like the channel started to grow pretty quick. And then, we're at where we're now. 2 years ago? About 2 years ago. Because it got monetized in June of 23. So, I got almost 10 times the amount of subscribers, but I'm being suppressed. So, is it like another one of these things like this too shall pass? Or is this what's going to just be the norm? I don't know. Anyway, I just try to do the best job I can do and have fun and kind of, it's a blog. I'm sharing with you guys my life. And it might be boring to some. Maybe somebody else is enjoying it. Maybe somebody else can't stand me. I don't know. I mean, you guys might not like my opinions or whatever, You might think my place is messy or, whatever. You might think that I ramble too much. And you're probably right on almost all that stuff. But I'm having fun. It would just be nice if YouTube would stop jerking my chain. So anyway, leave your comments down below what you think about it. Or you just think I'm crazy and there's no way and aliens aren't real and all the tinfoil won't save us.